There's somebody out there right now that is trying to fit into a group that they have no business trying to fit into. This is for you. If you're new to my channel, my name is Romani. I talk about so many things on this channel, from health to my locks to self-improvement. And today we are talking about self-improvement. The number one thing that you are going to need to do when you are on this self-improvement journey is to stop trying to fit in with everybody, every group, and every trend. We're heading into a new year. We're heading into 2024, and I'm seeing so many things about self-improvement and people wanting to be their best selves. I want to let you know right now that your best self is not trying to fit into a box or a category or a group. And I'm not saying that you won't have a group of people that you mesh with. You're absolutely going to have friends, and you're going to have associates, and you're going to have people that you like to hang out with. But I'm talking about when you are constantly seeking validation from a group. Like if a group doesn't accept you and you're constantly trying to like buzz your way into the group, or if you're constantly trying to fit into maybe a box that you see on social media. You want your content to look like this, you want your life to look like this. You're constantly trying to be something that you are not, instead of just being yourself. I definitely understand that we want to be liked and we want to be validated, but when you are constantly comparing yourself and trying to fit in, you're going to make yourself frustrated because you're never going to be exactly like what you are seeing. For example, let's say you see somebody's content online. You're like, I want my content to look exactly like theirs. Since you're not that person, it's never going to be like that. So you're going to be in a constant battle with yourself. You're always going to be frustrated because you're always going to feel like you are behind. And so many people today feel like they're behind because they're constantly comparing themselves to other people. If you weren't comparing yourself, you wouldn't have a benchmark of where you should be, so you wouldn't feel behind and you wouldn't feel frustrated. But since you're trying to fit in, you're trying to be liked, you're seeking validation, you're frustrated because it's not going to happen. And I'm not saying that it's never going to happen, but it's never going to happen how you want it to happen. Life usually never goes exactly according to our plan. So I really want you to understand that you are never going to be like somebody else, and don't get down by that. There is beauty in the fact that you are a unique individual. Everybody is so afraid to be their unique selves. Everybody is so afraid to be an authentic individual. And this started in childhood for many of us. Maybe you were in school and you were being your authentic self, and maybe you were bullied for that. And so you just carried this throughout life. And I feel like that's happened even in adulthood, to be honest. It doesn't even have to just be childhood. If somebody isn't wearing a certain thing, they may be talked about. If somebody isn't living exactly like you, they may be talked about. So people are so afraid to be themselves, but you're only afraid of being yourself because you don't see the advantage of being yourself. So in this video, I'm going to explain the advantage to you so that you can start using it in your everyday life. All right, let's do an example. Let's say you order an outfit that you see online. You've never seen anybody wear it before. You put the outfit on, you go to the club, and 5 people have on your outfit. You're not going to want to wear that outfit anymore because it seems played out because everybody has it. That's exactly how it is when you are not being your authentic self. You kind of look like everybody else and you seem like everybody else. When somebody meets you, they're meeting a replica of every other person that they've met. So there's nothing intriguing about you because we already know everything about you because I met 5 people like you before. Okay, now let's do another example. I promise that there's a method to the madness with these examples. Let's say you buy another outfit, nobody has it on, and everybody's complimenting you. Everyone is complimenting you because they haven't seen that. You are rare, you're unique. And let's say everybody has on the same stuff, you know, in the crowd, but you have on something different. People are more attracted to you because you are that different person. People are attracted to what intrigues them, and what intrigues humans are things that are rare. If we can get it easily, we don't want it anymore. Everybody likes the chase. People are always wanting to experience something different because our day-to-day is so mundane. We do the same things day to day. People are always looking to experience some uniqueness or some rareness in a person, in an experience. People just want something different. Have you ever heard somebody say, I just want something different? Like, I don't know what I want. I just want something different. That's where you come in. Not that you're always going to be the different person for everybody. But if you are walking in this world, shining your bright light, and you're just being yourself, people are going to notice that. And I'm not saying that you're doing this to seek validation from people, but I'm just saying that right now you're trying to fit into a box to please people. All you're doing is making yourself seem like everybody else. If you really want to stand out and you really want to be a leader, you have to do the things that make you happy, because you're not like anybody else. So everything that you want to do is always going to be different. There's always going to be something that sets you apart, and that can really be your advantage in everything, in your career, in your love life, because you're different. Let's say you are at work, and usually everybody does whatever the boss wants them to do, but one day you step out, you go above and beyond. Your boss is like, wow, I've never seen this before. Because you were your authentic self, maybe you got a raise, maybe you got a promotion. Being your authentic self is going to take you so much further than trying to be in a pack. You need to lead the pack. Stop trying to be a follower of everybody. Be a leader. Set your own trends. Set your own standards for your life. Don't wait for somebody to tell you what's popping. Don't wait for somebody to tell you how you should be living. Do what you feel comfortable doing. And I'm like low-key yelling at y'all, but I'm also talking to myself, because I always have this conversation with myself, especially being on YouTube. You sometimes want to fit into a box because you want to get the views that you see everybody else getting. So I may be like, oh, like I should make this video because everybody's making this video. Then I have to have a talk with myself like, Romani, you are not these people. Not saying that these people aren't meant for more, but just talking to myself, I'm like, you're meant for more. You can't try to fit in with what everybody else is doing, because then you're going to get what everybody else has. But when you do you and you go above and beyond your standards, you're going to get the abundance. God is going to go above and beyond for you because you stayed true to who you were. And so that's literally what I do. I don't have a specific niche on YouTube. I kind of talk about pretty much everything. But when you watch YouTube videos, they're going to tell you to niche down and pick one thing. I am a multifaceted individual, and I'm into everything, and I have knowledge about everything that I can help people on. Like right now, I'm telling you, just different self-improvement advice, but I'm also knowledgeable on health and hair. So I have a wide range of topics that I want to talk about. I can't be fit into a box, and I'm not going to let society make me feel like I have to in order to be successful. Now, my channel just recently started growing a lot, but before that, I was just kind of making my videos, and it wasn't doing what I would like for it to have done, but I still stayed consistent in being myself. And I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes I did, do some trends, but then I saw the trends aren't really helping me. Being myself is what's going to get me subscribers. Being myself is what's going to get me a community. You didn't make it this far in this video because I remind you of everybody else. Even on other social media platforms, I always feel like I go above and beyond when it comes to my content, but I just truly like creating content. Like I've always enjoyed it since I was in like middle or high school, but I go above and beyond with my content. Like I'm not just another pretty face on social media. I want to help y'all. I want to help people improve. I want to help somebody realize that they have the power to completely change their lives. Yes, a pretty picture is cute, like might post them here and there, but this is really what I'm interested in. And everybody's not interested in this. I could have just been on social media posting thirst traps, posting selfies, but no, I get on here and I try to motivate y'all to be the best that you can be. But that's because I'm not afraid to be myself. On Instagram, maybe the motivational videos or the workout videos, they may not get as many likes as the thirst traps, but I'm still reaching who I need to reach, and the success is going to come. So I'm not afraid to not fit into a box, because I know that when I stay consistent in being my natural self, the abundance is gonna come. It has no choice but to come. I just want you to remember that the only way you're gonna get your blessings is if you're you. God can't give you the blessings if God can't even recognize who you are, because you look and act and talk like everybody else. You gotta look, act, talk, live like you. So I really want you to start thinking, what is different about me? And it can be something that you like, or it can be something that you don't like, but really think like, what is different about me? It can be facial features, it can be body features, maybe you talk a certain way, maybe you think a certain way, and see how that can be an asset in your life. We're not thinking about why we hate this about ourselves anymore. We're gonna change this into an asset, because it's obviously something that makes you different, and it's something that can take you very far. And I think about the model, I want to say her name is Slick Woods. She has a very unique persona, and Rihanna has her modeling for her. And I've even seen her, I've seen her in Grownish too. Like, I've seen her acting now. Years ago, maybe society wouldn't have deemed her as beautiful, but she kept going. She knew that there was something different about her and that she was going to be who she wanted to be, no matter how people felt about it. And that's how you have to feel about yourself. No matter what people say, I'm not gonna fit in. I don't want to fit in. I don't have to fit in, and I don't need to fit in. What I need to do is be myself. I just want you to remember that you are a unique, beautiful individual. Be yourself. Do what you want to do. All the rules are fake. Everything is fake. These people have made up rules that they want us to follow, but you don't have to do that. Dress how you want to dress. Talk how you want to talk. Be who you want to be, because that is going to take you far, because you are going to be rare. You're not going to be what we see all the time. I really hope that this video helped at least one person out there. Please let me know in the comments how you're feeling about it. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel because it helps me out a lot. I'm going to leave all my social medias down below, and I'm also going to leave my business down below. I am a personal trainer, so if you need a workout plan or a meal plan or a waist trainer, click that link and you can use the code YouTube for a discount. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.